Hello everyone, so I'm going to be telling a story, a creation story from Celtic mythology, and I've chosen one specifically from Wales, which is meaningful to me because I have a lot of family history that is Welsh. So our story begins where the ocean meets the land, and in Celtic culture, the ocean represents chaos and uncertainty, and the land represents order and beauty. And in mythology, in Celtic mythology, it's said that the place where water and land meet creates a tension that is a perfect environment for life to be formed. So the story begins in a world where there's no order, there's no time, there's no chaos, and there's this place, sacred place, where the water meets the land. And out of that place, a white mare rises out of the sea foam. And so the white mare is a goddess, and she represents purity. Her name is Ioka. So Ioka rises out of this place between chaos and order, and she comes onto land, and on land there's this huge oak tree, and it's called the Sacred Oak. And in modern mythology and modern Celtic art, you'll see the Tree of Life, which represents this sacred oak. So Ioka eats some of the fruit of the tree, which is described as seeds of the sea foam. Again, it's kind of a reference that life comes out of the blend of water and earth. And she becomes impregnated by eating from the Tree of Life, and she gives birth to the first god, and his name is Cernunnos. Cernunnos grows and becomes mature, and then he and Ioka have more offspring together, and they have 4 divine children, and they are gods and goddesses over different things, like music. There's a horse goddess, a god over thunder and lightning, and each of them represent different parts of the world and of creation. So out of those 4 divine children, the rest of the earth is created. Well, going back, Ioka, when she was impregnated, was in a lot of pain, and she tore some of the bark off of the sacred oak tree and threw it into the ocean. And out of that bark became these sea monsters. So later on, after we have the 4 divine children, they have to go to war with the sea monsters. And eventually, they're able to defeat the darkness and the chaos of the sea by combining together their talents. So a big theme in Celtic mythology is the idea that all life is intertwined, and it's kind of like a tapestry. Eventually, Ioka gets tired of living on the land, so she re-enters the water and becomes known as Tethra, and she's sort of a Mother Earth type figure. And that's the end of our story. So big theme is the coming together of chaos and order to make life, to make something beautiful. And also the idea that all creation must work together to create the tapestry that is creation.